having today.
Я очень поблагодарить вас за ваш интерес, за то, что вы вышли сюда.
I'd like to welcome you. This is a information or informative meeting to talk about the establishment of international business club here in Long Island.
Я хотел бы в первую очередь поприветствовать вас и объявить о том, что это является информативной встречей по открытию и созданию дела международного клуба в Германии.
International business club.
Международный клуб бизнеса.
I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the joint venture Sedan.
Я являюсь главным исполнительным директором предприятия.
And our couple of years,
Я был международным консультантом бизнеса в течение
as well as founder and director of various business enterprises.
Также основателем и директором нескольких предприятий бизнеса.
And I think now becoming a long-term friend of Kazakhstan.
И теперь, когда он будет другом Казахстана на долгий период,
So we welcome you and look forward to
мы приветствуем.
I wanted to first highlight Kazakhstan. But perhaps this is good. I thank you for the opportunity to come and talk with you. I think this is one of the most important, fascinating periods, not only in the history of Kazakhstan, but in the world. Let me go back into history a little bit to tell you something about why I believe this to be the case. When we go back and look at the area of philosophy, we find that a little over 100 years ago, man began to try to think of a better way to live. When the Tsar ruled Russia, he ruled with what he called divine right. He said that God had appointed him to be the Tsar. The suffering, the pain, the anguish, the poverty, the injustices led many to believe there must be a better way. So they said, how can we construct a system which will be better than this horrible system that we now have? A man by the name of Karl Marx, whom you know well, came on the scene. I have a plan, he said. We shall make all men equal and all and deliver justice to all. Let me say that although I teach Karl Marx, I am not as familiar with him as he, because I teach him and you have lived with him. I've heard that there is. He never saw his ideas implemented. That remained for Lenin. And I believe that Lenin was honest. But honesty does not mean that you're always right. 1923, Lenin passed a law that said that anyone illegally entering the Soviet Union should be executed because he believed that workers from all over the world would be crowded to the Soviet Union to live. And of course, what ended up with all of the guard posts around the Soviet Union was it became a prison instead of a paradise. structure of the social system supposedly on a just basis.
Социальная система была реконструирована, как предполагалось, на справедливой основе.
They replaced the economic system.
Экономическая система была также заменена.
They disrupted all of society.
Было разрушено полностью все общество.
Most importantly of all, they created new gods and new heroes.
После посещения музея специально обязательно со скорбью после того, что человек пал.
If only he had lived, they say, how wonderful our society would be.
Вот если говорить, если бы это было сегодня, наше общество было бы намного лучше.
But I doubt it would have been much different.
Yes,
Were good and honest men under the Tsar. Tolstoy, for example.
очень многие честные, порядочные люди, что, к примеру, жили при царе, например, Толстой.
Were called enemies of the state.
И их также называли все время врагами государства.
The national objectives which they had been totally and completely revised.
А вы запишите?
Come into here.
Марья,
Maria.
взгляните.
Boy, I don't like cozy being. Черная паста.
Синяя. Только черная?
Черная. Стала запахнуть.
Запишите, Марья.
А?
Марьяночка, запишите.
А черная не та паста?
Нет.
Опять
Это не паста, это чернила синие. Для вас принципиально? Good?
Yeah. Sehr gut.
Sehr gut. Danke.
Wir haben keine Zeit.
Ja.
Wir haben keine Zeit mehr.
Ой, я уже...
Kleine.
Kleine Zeit.
Nicht keine. Kleine. Wir haben klein. Ja.
10 Minuten. 10.
50.
1, 2,
50.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ja,
8.
7, 8, 9, 9.
Yes.
50 und
Yes.
Minuten.
15.
40, 45
Yes.
till driller time.
Да. Понятно.
Домашний, да?
30,
Пожалуйста.
82.
Пожалуйста.
Пожалуйста, please.
Ja, пожалуйста. Пожалуйста, пожалуйста.
Пожалуйста. 30, 82, 80. Или 34, 79, 55. И там бывает. 79, 55. 55. Цена вашего урока, Мария.
55.
55. Какой курс?
В смысле?
Курс обучения. Не, это не зависит.
Нет, зачем? Только за выполненную работу. Вот
За выполненную.
занятия отработали, да.
Занятия отработали, получили час,
Час 30.
час 30 рублей.
Да, это 45 минут.
Хорошо, значит, мы будем по 2 часа 60 рублей.
Это дорого.
Это дорого, ну что? Я буду заниматься.
Дело в том, что это не моя цена.
Не знаю.
Какова она?
Нет, я хочу,
Преподаватели факультета иностранного языка.
я хочу немножко научиться говорить, чтобы, как я хочу, я хочу, как сказать, I want speak English.
You want to speak English?
I want speak English.
Will or will not?
I want.
speak English.
You want to speak English.
Вы слышите?
Je mocht
Я
daar
хочу
English spreken.
говорить.
Je mocht English spreken.
speak English.
Ah, good.
I want to speak English.
Good.
Я буду говорить, как сказать.
I will speak English.
I will speak English.
Sehr good.
Yes.
Very good.
Буду. I will speak English. Какое-то мы учили выражение Шекспира, очень красивое на английском языке. Я люблю учить английский язык, когда им говорят женские губы и глаза. Помните это выражение?
Ой, да.
Красивая-красивая.
Ну, вспомните, где-то отыщите. Что я
Есть.
всю литературу оставила, уезжая в аспирантуру.
Я
всё
очень
знаю.
хорошо помню.
It is against monopoly.
Well, it is called anti-monopoly because that committee is charged with the responsibility of turning state property over to individuals. Do you understand?
Yes. Well, the state has it in its own monopoly.
Yes.
So,
It's at state anti-monopoly. In other words,
you see,
it will take property away from the state and give it to individuals. And what they want to do is to have a plan to do that with.
one of my girlfriend, woman friends has a country house. Many people have. And do you want to take a photo?
No, I'm doing it already. This is a video camera,
What's it? Really?
television camera.
What for?
Well, I just want people to hear you talking, my wife and
No.
children to see. Go ahead.
I think.
Don't
you
pay any
see,
attention.
will you develop it someday?
No, it's already developed.
Really?
Yeah, you can see it here in just a moment.
Oh, because I know many people who take photos and don't develop them. Just
Well, this is
throw away.
this isn't a
They-
photograph. This is video camera. It'll be shown on television.
I see. On television?
Well, when I get home. Okay, you have someone who has a dacha. Is that the way?
Yes, that's right. Dacha.
Dacha.
And you see, they have a large amount of earth, or how to say that, but they don't use it at all. They are very busy, but they don't sell it either. Maybe, well, when the farmers are given land, they, well, will not use it at all.
Well, this at this point, I'm not going to deal with the agricultural problem. Mine will be for factories. I'm going to take factories and disassemble them and break them up into smaller units and provide them to people.
Well,
and-
take this camera away. I'm
Well,
scared.
you're scared of the camera. Okay. Hold on a second and I'll cut it off. This is just some environmental shots. "5:32 a.m.
They just like practice. Yeah. Well, no. She made it. They're good, Angelica. They're good. Where is